I'm on. Welcome back to Don't Take the Box. Today we have for you March's Upcrate box. Let's get to it. As always, you get the first few. And we have here this month's battle post, and already something that springs into view. An electrical eraser. Not sure whether I need that, but we'll find out, I guess. Now, before I look into the wrapping, I'm going to pull out what's underneath. A hint of what we might find inside, because we get a very charcoaly graphite textured drawing. Pretty nice still. The stickers of the month, which I really like. They are starting to become really something I look forward to in this box, because instead of the standard or traditional stickers that they make themselves, we really get some other people's drawings. I quite like that. And then we have here art space, but instead of a sketch block, it's more of a discount code for people who are interested. We did get some art space paper before, and I think I remember I kind of liked it, but it was nothing spectacular. So I'm guessing this will be sort of the same. One thing though that I have to note, and it's not positive, is that it's difficult to pull open or lay flat, which is not nice, because when you draw something, you want your paper to be stable and not something that you have to fight or work against. So I hope it will improve upon using, but I don't have very high hopes as of now. Now, outside of the package, we still have two things. One, a water brush, which I have a ton of, but you can always use an extra one. I really like water brushes. And an Artline solid highlighter candy crystal. Oh, it really is solid. It looks and feels a little like a wax crayon, but as you can see, it's very neon in color. So, well, it does say it's a highlighter, so... Oh, and you're supposed to twist it, apparently. Oh, yes, now it's coming. So it's more sort of a marker / crayon crossbreed. Interesting. And then, lastly, well, as I expected, since we got an eraser, we get some graphite stuff, but we get not only graphite stuff, but let me pull them out first. These are Viking Rollo Artist Graphite pencils in hardnesses between 2H and 8B. So we have a 2H, a 2B, a 4B, and an 8B. Is it an 8B or a 6B? An 8B. That is going to be very, very dark. And you can see which one is which because the backs are color coordinated. That's kind of handy. I remember us getting a pencil of this brand before, and I must say, if I remember correctly, it was good but nothing out of the ordinary. So again, I expect the same of this. And then we get what looks like a mechanical pencil. No, it's a ballpoint. No, it is a mechanical pencil, which comes with its own eraser. So we'll have plenty to wipe out, I think. It does feel, it is a bit thicker than most mechanical pencils that I have, and the jelly grip on the bottom part feels really, really nice. It's like it's squishy, but still allowing you a firm grip. So for me, maybe this is a little too clumsy, but I know some younger artists who might be very fond of this. And it's a standard 0.5 thickness, so it will work well with most leads. Or it should anyway. Almost lastly, we get a jelly roll in 05, which is pretty standard, and I really love those. I have a ton of these, but I never get bored getting another one. And very lastly, we have in something that looks like a cap because it has like a clip. This like sort of pencil protection thing. Seems like. But I must say, if that is the point, I think it's rather thick and clumsy. Maybe I should check the description to see what this is. Apparently, it's an extreme pencil sharpener. I'm not quite sure what extreme means in this context, but I'm just going to quickly find out how well it sharpens. Oof. A very, very satisfying noise. But I do wonder where the eraser dust went. No, not the eraser dust, where the shavings went. Try to maybe... Oh, I can pull this apart. I hope I'm not breaking it. Yeah, since it clips back on, I think you're supposed to pull this out and then get rid of the shavings that way. But it will take a little more time and a lot more strength to do that. So I'm just going to leave it for now. As you can probably guess, since we didn't get any colors, I'm not super excited. But we will get swatchy before we make any final judgments. First, because it's the only colorful thing that we got, I'm going to check out the Artline Solid Highlighter. Oof, that is very bright. But not very precise. It is very, very smooth though. I think I'm going to like this very, very much. Next, we're going to check out these pencils. I will do them in order of hardness because that will be easier. Maybe not for you, but it is easier for me. So first we have the 2H. As expected, quite hard, but not unworkably so. As you know, I prefer a softer lead. But this is actually quite workable. You do not get as much of a gradient when you try to shadow it, but that's normal. It does create very reliable, crisp line. The cat does not seem to agree. Let's just remove. Come on, kitty. Next, we have the 2B. Already I can feel this is a lot softer. The point is also not as sharp, which is also to be expected. The gradient is a little coarser, but still quite soft. And the lines are a little darker and broader. We continue with the 4B pencil. Which is just a little softer than the 2B pencil. As you can see in the line, it is again a little broader and a little darker. But when it comes to shadowing, you don't see as much of a difference. And then lastly, we have the HB pencil. Not the HB, the 8B pencil. Which is, I can feel it, you can't see it obviously, but I can feel it that this is a lot softer. And even with the same amount of pressure, you can see that this is a lot darker. And again, the lines are just a little darker and a little thicker. Before we start erasing, we have one more pencil to check out, and it is this Sumo Grip. As expected from a mechanical pencil, a very clean, crisp line. But it is rather scratchy to use for bigger surfaces. And considering the darkness that we get, I'm guessing this is an HB or a B in hardness. This also comes with an eraser, so I'm just going to test this one out with its own pencil lead. nothing out of the ordinary, I should say. But it is, for a thick, because it's quite big for an eraser, we did get a rather fine line, so that's good. And before we start out with the pièce de résistance, I'm also going to check this white jelly roll over all the pencils. It does not seem to work. Sad facts of life. You don't always get what you want. Anyway, we have one more thing to test out. And to do that, I'm going to make a bigger graphite area to really see all the things that we can do with it. I do hope though that my cat making very soft kitty sounds in the background is not too disturbing. And also that you don't mistake or confuse her purring with the noise this electrical eraser is going to make. Here it goes. Ooh. Alright, so it does erase very quickly, very sharply, and very thoroughly. But I must say, right now I don't yet feel like this is something that I really needed. Of course, I'm not a graphite artist. So is it fun? Yes. Was I waiting for this art supply? Not really. Let's get sketchy. This month's battle topic is Colorless Beauty. Some final thoughts. First of all, I can't be really excited about a box in which we get virtually no colors. And the only art supply that I really love inside this box turned out to be a dud. So I'm a little torn, because the things that we did get are quite good. They just are not the sort of thing that I would usually go for. That being said, the paper that we got in the, well, it's not really a sketch book, it's more of a sort of sketch journal, sketch notebook, is quite good. I'm really impressed. It's obviously meant or designed for pencil because it worked really well, and I like the fact that it's very lightly textured. The pencils also were very good. I know that my drawing is a little scratchy and uneven, but that's not due to the pencils or the paper, that's just my impatience. And the electrical eraser was very much a great deal of fun to work with. I'm just a little skeptical about how much I will actually use it in the future, because if you don't use a lot of graphite or charcoal, I don't really think that you need one. The highlighter and the water brush are only for international subscribers, because I did read in the magazine that we were supposed to get batteries, but apparently you can't ship batteries outside. Not all post systems outside of Germany will accept batteries to be shipped. So as an international or non-German subscriber, I got a water brush, which really had no use in this box, and the highlighter, which also didn't really fit the box very well, but I'm very happy with it, so I'm not going to complain. I hope you liked this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did like this video, and if you didn't, leave a comment and tell me what I can do better. But for now, it's goodbye.